Today we will be talking about Stephen King's Thinner from 1996. This movie was a movie that I remember seeing when I was younger. If there's a book for it, I have not read it, but basically, it's Stephen King is known for his horror elements, but there's also a lot of psychological and comedic elements to this movie too. So basically, there's this guy. He's like overweight, or he's not overweight, but I guess he is in the beginning of. Well, yes, he's basically overweight and he's dieting, but he's like not following his diet. And then one night, after dinner at this one restaurant, him and his wife are on their way home, and they end up hitting this gypsy woman. She was like trying to do like freaky shit to him while he was driving, and they hit this gypsy woman and killed her. And then they drove off, and they thought everything was fine. But then later on, the gypsy woman's husband comes up to him at like this I forgot, they're like this rec center or some kind of like country club or something. Yeah, it was at a country club. Comes up to him, or no, he comes up to him in the parking lot, I believe, after his wife got hit and after she died and all that, and he like puts a curse on her, or he puts a curse on him. And so basically he gets this curse that makes him thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. So this whole after he gets that curse, he thinks everything's good. He was like, that was weird, and he didn't think anything of it. But this gypsy, he's nothing to mess with, because he also comes from like this whole gypsy, like voodoo, not voodoo, but like the supernatural gypsy cursed family, and like they're all wild. They basically come to this town, and they're there. I think they come in on it's like a circus or some kind of fair or something. But long story short, he's losing weight. The main character, I totally forget his name right now, because I should definitely go and watch that movie again. But I've seen it so many times. That's the thing. So he's losing weight. And he thinks it's natural until he gets to the point where he's losing too much weight, and now it's at the point where he's about to die, because like he's basically a skeleton. So he tries to find this gypsy dude. He ends up going to the gypsies, and so essentially he ends up finding out that his friends also had an encounter with this guy, and that he put a curse on all of them too, but he said different things. So like for one of them, it was like lizard, and this guy had like scales all over himself and stuff, and he was like a monster. And then for this other dude, I forget what the other curse was for him, but basically, if he wants to live, he has to pass the curse on to someone. And they had to get one of the gypsy. They had to get one of this guy's granddaughters who was gypsy to they had to hold her hostage and find out how to break the curse, or where is he at. They had to get it out of him. So he has to. At the end, basically, the gypsy man tells him, you have to put your blood in a pie or something. And his wife left him, and I think she found a new guy. He was trying to pass the curse on by giving it to her, I believe, and it backfires when his daughter ends up eating it. It's an interesting movie. It's a good ass movie. So definitely check it out. All right, because it's if you fuck with horror, sci-fi, but also movies, Stephen King with the thriller and suspense elements, definitely it's the shit for sure.